Good morning. This is the exacttrades.com pre-market movers report for July 20th, 2011. First, we're taking a look here at the S&P 500. We saw yesterday that we had that strong bounce off support on the previous session that we'd pulled down into the 130 range. Take a look here at pre-market. See, we're holding up here. Looks like we're going to have probably a more bullish day again. Look for higher highs and be more on the long bias with your trades. We'll go ahead and start looking at the trades today. First, we have CTAS, Cintas Corp. You can see here that we're gapping up over 33.50. Probably going to open between this 33 and 34 range. Let's take a look at the daily chart. So you can see here that closed down at 30.86 yesterday. We're going to be opening up in this area right in here, possibly in this 34. I would look to short this back into the gap. So we're going to fade this back into the gap. It's going to be pretty close to the 52-week high, and that's a pretty large gap. So again, I would look more to the short side of this. So look for it to open, fail at the open, and start to slowly come down. Look for lower highs and lower lows. So you're probably going to come into the 32.50 to 32 range. That's going to be a good target areas for taking profits, and then possibly down into 31.50 and maybe 31s. I would leave a small piece open to see if you can come into 31.50 or possibly 31. But this, 32.50 to 32 range is going to be a good spot. Next, we have ONTY. You can see here that we're gapping up over 10 this morning. Take a look at the daily chart. You see that the 52-week high previously was around 962, so we're going to be blowing past that. That's a very bullish move. I would look to take this long on the open if it was strong with good volume, and profit targets are going to be around 1075 and 11. And then possibly 1150. So again, this could be a trending stock up today, especially if we have a strong day in the market. Take a little bit at first to see if it's going to have a pullback, and then look to add to the position. Next, we have FTK, another stock gapping up pre-market today. Probably going to open between 1060 and 1080 area, maybe even 11. Take a look at the daily chart. You can see here the previous 52-week high right around 10. Broke through that yesterday and stayed up over it on the close. So I'd be looking for a continuation move up today over the previous day's high. So I'd look to take this long over 1050. If it fails 1050, I would watch it here around 1015, 1016. Might be a good long with a small position there if you can get a nice base and then have it continue up and break through the day's highs. But it should be pretty strong off the open. So look to take this long off the open. I wouldn't take it, past this maybe 1120 to 1140 range. I wouldn't chase it that far because I'm going to be looking to take profit around 1150 and then possibly into this 12 area with the last piece of it. I might consider keeping a small piece of this long for another day or two as a swing trade. So we're taking a look here at Cirrus Logic, CRUS. You can see here that we're having a strong move up at pre-market. Probably going to open between this 18 and 1850 range, maybe a little bit higher. We'll take a look at the daily chart. So we're going to be opening up here above this previous gap, and it's a breakout over this resistance level. So I would look to take profit here around 1870 to 19 range, and then see if it can break through 19. Next resistance might be up here into 20. So I would leave a small piece to see if it can get over 19 and then see where it's going to top out here between 1950 to 20. Next, we have VMW. It's VMware. You can see here yesterday that we had the breakout over the 52-week high, and it held at the close. We had this really nice consolidation, so it was winding up for this breakout, and we're looking for a continuation day up. After market yesterday, we had the run up, starting to pull back into this 110 area. So we're probably going to open between this 110 and 112 area. So you want to look to take this long, between this 110 and 112 area. Make sure you have strong volume and then it's moving up at the open. Take your first piece, wait for a pullback, and then see if that pullback is going to hold, a higher low preferably. Add to it there and then see if it can make a new high. So we should get a trending up stock today on VMW with the market. So that's the report for today. Good luck to everyone, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.